Graphic design for web and print media, designing for the wellness community. Visit ryankelson.com.
Hello, Fabulous Cancer. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of November 2012. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Every year in the city of Toronto, my hometown, there is a huge event that takes place in the fall, usually around the end of September, beginning of October. And it's actually an event that takes place in many major cities around the world. It's called Nuit Blanche, and what happens is the city stays awake all night to celebrate art and artists. The streets are filled with live installations and gorgeous works and just a wonderful energy of people appreciating the power of creativity. Now, I love this event and I always try to participate every single year in some way. And this year was no different. So what ended up happening was I stayed awake all night. I was awake for over 24 hours when it came down to the end of it. And it was part of the buzz, and I certainly was not the only one. There were a lot of people in the city running around in that state as well, in that intention of staying up all night in reverence and appreciation of really great art. So I'm busy, I'm going about my business, and I realize that I'm feeling a little buzzed. I'm feeling a little high, and I was reminded of this, and I hadn't taken anything. I like reality, right? I think reality is a great high in itself. So I avoid substances where I can, and I was still buzzed. I was feeling a high, so I thought about what's going on here, and I remembered, the Sufis. I think about the Sufis. One of the most famous Sufi is Rumi, the best-selling poet of all time. And for the Sufis, they believed, or I should say there are sects of them that believe, that in order to know the Creator, you have to create. And in order to create as an expression of merging with the Creator or the divine or the beloved or the universe, whatever it is that you want to call that energy, you have to allow your mind to alter a little bit, to alter your state of consciousness. One of the methods that is used, that has reportedly been used, is sleep deprivation. You deprive yourself of enough sleep, eventually you will alter your state of consciousness, allowing you to be more receptive to whatever that energy is, or whatever it was that I was feeling that made me feel buzzed and that made me feel high. Actually, not far off from what I feel when I'm in the middle of a reading. It is this buzzed, wonderful energy of knowing that you are connecting with something really beautiful, something greater than yourself, that allows me to feel. And from what I've heard, lots of other people who practice some form of divination or practice some other spiritual art, who also feel a sense of greater compassion as a result of accessing this energy. And because it's compassionate, it's considered divine. Okay, so all of this I am sharing with you because I believe that this month there is this inner feeling in you. It can be described as a restlessness, it can be described as a motivation, but it's going to make it very hard for you to rest. And for those of you who decide not to approach this with consciousness and not to approach this to your advantage, you'll end up squandering this energy, having sleepless nights, and feeling a sense of overall discontent, but not being able to pinpoint exactly what that is or why it is or what's going on. But that would really be unfortunate if you did that, because that would be missing the opportunity, the gift, the sacredness and the spirituality that is on offer for you. And spirituality, however it is that you define it. What it is an invitation for you to connect to divine energy, however you understand it, for you to allow yourself to be fueled by a sense of purpose, a sense of mission, but you will know it is right when it connects you to an energy of compassion. And that's really it. It's about being compassionate with yourself, accepting where you are now, and that in turn allows you to be compassionate and accept other people. But more than that, it allows you to be more effective. And what I am seeing is that if you resolve to access this energy to your advantage, if you resolve to approach the sky with a sense that the universe is wise and loving, everything is happening in its highest wisdom in order to help you to become more loving and to move towards love, then you will put yourself in the right state to take advantage of some of the wonderful opportunities that are going to try and find you this month. Now, those opportunities really, it's not anything that I'm seeing you actually do. In fact, it really is blessings from what has already been. And it's stuff that's happening behind the scenes that you're not even aware of that can work to your advantage. But in order to actually take advantage of them fully, in order to actually become aware of the potentials, the possibilities, the well wishes, and the opportunities that are being provided for you, you have to put that restlessness not just to the side, but understand how to tap into it with consciousness and with love and with intention. You tap into that power, you will find yourself becoming aware of what previously just was not there for you to see. Even though these opportunities and these connections and these people and these potentials were always there, it is your state of heart that is going to make you aware of them. There is something really big and beautiful that is set to find you at the end of the month. Like I said, it's like you're cashing in some really good karma. But how big it is and how well you take advantage of the opportunity is going to depend on you, your state of mind, and your state of spirit. Approach the sky with consciousness, approach your heart and your fellow human beings, your fellow travelers, with a sense of compassion. And you will find that the doors of opportunity open up and a floodgate of love rushes to find you.
Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.